Hello students, we have been discussing biological classification, which is the second chapter of class 11 biology. In this context, today we will discuss briefly kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. Before this, we have discussed Monera, Protist kingdom, these three kingdoms, Monera, Protista and fungi. So kingdom Plantae, it includes all eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms called plants. So what does kingdom Plantae include? It includes all eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms called plants, and the plant cells have eukaryotic structure. Plant cells have eukaryotic structure. They have chloroplasts, and their cell wall is made up of cellulose. Their cell wall is made up of cellulose, and this kingdom includes algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, angiosperms and gymnosperms. Angiosperms and gymnosperms. A few members are not fully autotrophic, they are a bit heterotrophic. That means partially they are heterotrophic. How is it so? Bladderwort and Venus fly. Bladderwort and Venus fly. They trap insects. And therefore they are known as insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants. And a few of them, such as Cascata, are parasites. A few of them, such as Cascata, they are parasites. The members of kingdom Plantae, they have two distinct phases which alternate with each other. So the members of kingdom Plantae, they have two distinct, quite different phases which alternate with each other. They are not simultaneous, they alternate with each other, and this phenomena is known as alternation of generations. Alternation of generation or generations. So the members of kingdom Plantae, they have two distinct phases which alternate with each other and which is known as alternation of generation. So here the length of the haploid and diploid phases, whether these phases, the haploid and diploid phases, are free or free living, you can say, or dependent upon others or dependent on others. They vary among different organisms. They are not the same in every organism. So what happens? The length of haploid and diploid phase and whether these phases are free living or dependent on others, these things are not the same in every living organisms of plant kingdom. They are they vary and they are different. So plant kingdom include eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms called plants. Here the plant cells have eukaryotic structure and they have prominent distinct chloroplasts, and their cell wall is made up of cellulose. Algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, angiosperms and gymnosperms are included in this. A few of members are partially heterotrophic, such as bladderwort and Venus fly, as they trap insects and they are known as insectivorous plants. And Cascata, this is also a parasite. So a few of them are not totally autotrophic, they are a bit heterotrophic. Here the members of kingdom Plantae have two distinct phases which alternate with each other, and this particular phase is known as alternation of generations. The length of the haploid and diploid phase, they also vary in the organisms, and whether these phases are free living or dependent on others, that also vary in organisms. So they are all not they are not the same. So we will discuss about it in the next chapters. We have here different, I have tried to give you a small glimpse of kingdom Plantae here. Now let us discuss about kingdom Animalia. These includes heterotrophic what? Eukaryotic organisms. Heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms. These include heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms, and these are multicellular, but they don't have cell wall. So these are heterotrophic organisms, they are also eukaryotic, and they are multicellular, and they don't have cell walls. Directly or indirectly, they depend on autotrophs, or you can say plants, for food. So directly or indirectly they depend on plants for food. Mode of nutrition, that's holozoic. That means they take the solid part inside the body and they convert it into smaller molecules. So they digest their food. They digest their food in an internal cavity. They have a cavity inside the body in which they digest their food. Most of them can move from one place to another. That means they are capable of locomotion. Sexual reproduction takes place by copulation of male and female, and after that embryonic development follow. So kingdom Animalia includes heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms which are multicellular but they don't have cell walls. Heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms that are multicellular but don't have cell walls. Directly or indirectly they depend on plants for food. Mode of nutrition is holozoic. They digest the food in an internal cavity. They have an internal cavity here, and they are capable of movement from one place to another, most of them. So locomotion is also found in most of the members of Animalia, and sexual reproduction is by copulation of male and female gametes, which leads to the embryonic development. So that's in brief kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia for you. We will continue with the next topic in the next video. Till then, subscribe my channel if you haven't done so, and do like and share my videos.